get him. You get that, motherfucker. Get that, motherfucker. Get that, motherfucker. Get that pig.
Oink, 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 motherfucker.
Derp, 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 derp. Derp, derp, derp. And,
This is Mother Beach here with the Zastava mystical underfolder from Yugoslavia.
derp, 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 derp. Yep. AK-47s and all that are pretty cool. Yep.
It is said that it takes 7 logistic troops to support 1 combat troop. Most people you may know in the military do this. My experience has been a little bit different. While war is usually boring, it gets hectic at times. So, this is a true story of my experience out in the New Mexico desert years ago. Not that many years ago, but I believe 5 or 6 years ago, around Fort Bliss, but their training areas are in New Mexico. So, here it goes, and I hope you enjoy it. This is Cy Tiger. So, there I was, deep in New Mexico, training for about 2 weeks out in the desert. I was in a recon platoon, a battalion scout sniper platoon, and we would do war games for days on end and work exhausted, and we were so tired we'd fall asleep standing up, or at least I would. And we would do war games, and we'd also try to raid houses like they would do in Iraq and things like that. So everything was covered in moon dust, everything was filthy, and I would get so tired, and every bone in your body would hurt. And you'd be running around, you'd get to sleep in cat naps, and it was just non-stop training. It was pretty gruesome, and the temperature drops would be 70 degrees temperature drops from day to night. It'd be kind of warm during the day, and when you're wearing all that shit, you'd get cold at night, and it would drop 70 degrees and get into 30s. And then it would be about 100 degrees or 90 degrees during the day. So me and my best friend in that platoon, the only black dude, PFC Gilbert, were in the lieutenant's Humvee. And we got pushed out at about 4 or 5 in the morning to pull security while the LT gets to sit in his truck command seat and relax and just half asleep monitor the radio. There was only 2 of us, me and Gilbert, and we moved out, I believe, about 15 meters from the Humvee and peered out, and it kind of looked like this, but a lot closer. And we, of course, had our weapon and our night vision. So if the LT or platoon leader lieutenant did or did not see the thing that we saw, I do not know to this day. But there were sand dunes around the area, so I believe it obstructed his view to see what we saw, and what we saw was not a drone, for sure. Now, military convoys will park down below little ridges, that way they don't silhouette themselves. So that may be the reason why he may not have seen the UFO that we saw. Platoon leaders master a trance of being asleep and monitoring the radio at the same time. What I remember is me and my friend Gilbert chattering along to keep ourselves awake, and we kept seeing a light, and then I finally just stopped and looked at it. I was so tired, and I noticed something that looked like this, but it was flying erratically, and I was like, holy shit, it's a fucking UFO. My friend looked at it and said, haha, holy shit, it really is a UFO. What the hell? And we kept on laughing because it was a bona fide, no bullshit, UFO dancing around. It was really fucking weird. What I believe I saw that day was an interdimensional portal in the desert. I've done a little bit of research, and supposedly sometimes these interdimensional portals can occur in wildlife or out in nature. So that's what I believe that I saw when I watched this UFO experience for about 30 minutes long. Now, I would have never have taken this serious if I wouldn't have seen something like this myself. And it kept changing colors, flying erratically, and it looked like a spiral, like the traditional portal thing. But finally the command was given to return to the Humvee or mount up. And I remember going to sleep and telling my friend that was some fucked up shit. Now, me and Gilbert are still friends and bring this up every time we see each other. It's a pretty crazy story, and it's very true. Thanks for listening. Take care.